Hello everyone, this is Mohammad Sohail welcoming you once again to my channel. Today I am discussing about the hot weather concreting, and before that I want to clear one thing. Yesterday or in past video we talked about the most economical concrete, how to make the most economical concrete. So I want to clear one thing, not only making the production and delivering of cost effective concrete is come under the circumstances of most economical concrete. No. We are wrong. So the thing is that not only by producing, it means that the delivering that same concrete, the element to or up to the expectation of the customer without any repair or without any damages, because the concrete doesn't take that much of effort or that much of cost, but the repair and the cosmetic will affect the economy of the concrete. So the point is clear. Once again I am saying that delivering of the same means that what you produce the cost effective concrete to the customer without any repair or cosmetic. So in that way, from producing and the delivering to the customer, the thing which comes under is conditions, the weather conditions. There are a lot of weather conditions. See, at the time of production you will face the weather conditions, at the time of stacking, at the time of stockyard, at the time of, we are talking about not only the precast industry, we are also talking about the conventional industry. At the time of concreting, if you are in open weather, it also affect you, and at the time of delivering or transporting some kind of materials, then at the time of rain, moisture, fog, high heat will affect that aggregates like cement and all, and the concrete itself. So due to weather condition, the economy of the concrete will get affected because of the quality delivering issue. So I want to clear clearly. See, I can't able to explain everything in the theoretical form in this video. This video is to converge only for the conversion. So for the theoretical notes and the details, just follow my Telegram channel, that is Sohini Concrete and Technologies. Okay, this kind of theory notes will be delivered there, so you can get easily access with the references, why, what, how, and what to do, how to do, what I am here explaining. Okay, so now I come to the point, the secret, how to save the cost in hot weather concreting. Whether you can reduce the temperature of aggregate, you can reduce the temperature of water by adding ice, by fixing the chillers, by reducing the temperature of cement, by covering it. Okay, you can do those all are the conventional practice. As being an engineer, you must do, your company will support for that. Even though doing of those all, if you can't able to control the temperature at some extent, if you can't able to control the rapid setting because of high demand of rapid setting because of high hydration, okay, and because of high demand of water in the high temperature, you can't able to control the water cement ratio. If the water cement ratio increases, then your strength is affected. If your strength is affected, means your quality of concrete get affected. If your quality of concrete get affected, means it's not economy. No, it's not economy. So though everything is related to temperature, what I want to say is just do what you can do by reduce the temperature. That, as I said, fixing the chiller to reduce the temperature, because because the specific heat, some document says me the specific heat of the water is 4.5 to 5 times of aggregate and the cement. So the reducing of temperature in the concrete, the water is having a very main role. As yesterday I said, if you doesn't see my first video, then click on the I button, you will get my first video after this. Okay, I explained yesterday only. Second one, at the time of economy, I also told about CCM and CCO in my first video. So to reduce the hydration rate, you can add or blend the cement or the concrete by PFA, that fly ash, or GGBS, or there are a lot of things you know, I think. And CCA mainly, don't forget, it will come to figure, because now presently when I come within some experiment in a field, okay, at that time I will explain you what is CCA. But the water role I am explaining 4.5 to 5 times the more specific heat, okay. So you can reduce the temperature of water, you can reduce the temperature of aggregate by covering, by sprinkling the water, by anything of means. There are a lot of methods, okay. But after doing those all, if you can't able to control the cracks, the drain shrinkage, okay, the plastic cracks, like the damaging of concrete surface, if you can't able to control that one, like thermal cracks and all, then what? Then you have to go at least once, you have to think about the admixtures, the expensive admixtures, or the admixtures which affect the cost. Yesterday I told there are three type of admixture. First one is chemical, mineral, and bio. But bio admixture doesn't explain by me now. I will explain, but with the time. So chemical admixture and mineral admixture, what of kind? The kind of retarding and hydration stabilizing admixture. Got my point? Second, it's not an admixture, but you can take it as an admixture. There are fiber strands to reduce the width of crack, to minimize the width of crack, and to nullify the crack. Third, evaporation retarders. Then fourth one is the reflectors. I think you can go through like Google or internet to know the specific, or you can join my Telegram channel so that you will get the theoretical clear data about these all. So what I want to say is, if you can control by a normal practice, by reducing the temperature of aggregate, cement and water in an economical cost, then okay, your concrete is so called hot weather concrete, but economical concrete. But if you can't able to control the cracks, the shrinkage cracks, the thermal cracks, the damage of the surfaces by any mean, okay, at the time of concrete or after the concrete, at the time of stacking or at the time of delivering, then you have to think once, or you have to reduce the cost, what I call the cosmetic or the repair, you have to turn at least once for the admixtures. So if the admixture cost, the fiber strand cost, or you can go for the retarding agent, hydration stabilizing admixture, or the reflector cost is high, suppose, or it may low, I'm not saying only high, or it may low, high and low, then how you are going to produce the world's most economical concrete if the value is high for these, or if the value is low, then how you reduce the present cost to the possible extent of the cost. This is the suspense of this video, okay. I told about what you can use, but I didn't open my secret box, okay, for the what actually we are going to use to reduce, or how we can go for the blending, okay. Yesterday in my video I told about that how my videos are useful for the chemist, how my videos are useful for the students, how my videos are useful for the professors, teachers, practitioners, and also for the civil engineers, quality guys, techno-commercial guys, purchase guys. I taken a lot of name of the professional which are related to concrete. How they are useful? Because they are useful because you know only the product, okay. And I am going to come here with the comparison of those product with the technical specification and the cost comparison also, and the replacing modification also. So guys, stay tuned with me for the next video, and to know how to reduce the cost, how to replace the admixtures, how to replace the cement with some CCMs, or how to reduce the cost of concrete. Thank you. Stay tuned.